look, when I interviewed Freeway Ricky Ross, and he had like a major drug operation, his thing was that he didn't want any violence in his organization. He would always try to diffuse everything. And that's just how he is naturally. Even when he went to prison, he would diffuse situations. He wouldn't beef with people, whatever else, because he felt that violence is just bad for business.
It is.
Why do you think the Mafia was constantly getting into wars? And you're talking about, you know, when you talk to the Mafia bosses, these are all multimillionaires, right? These are not like guys that are living paycheck to paycheck and robbing people to pay their rent. These guys have potentially generational wealth at this point. And yet they're getting into each other and people are getting shot in broad daylight and so forth. Why do you think that was constantly happening, knowing that this is what ultimately brings all the heat? This is what brings all the arrests. This is what gets in the headlines and makes everyone look bad. Why doesn't people at the top, you know, at the end of the day, as a boss, I got to fix it with certain people just because I know it's bad for business for us to be just going at it publicly.
Right. And the drug business, you know, Paul and them, they try to stop it. You deal drugs, you die. Stop dealing drugs. They don't want drugs for the label.
Yeah.
But it brought in a lot of money and gets guys who cheated left and right. But, and the murders, I agree with you. That's what hurts. Look what happens now. These gangs, M13, all these gangs, they go out in the street, stupid shootings, and people, innocent people. Got the president, he's got the government, they're all down their throats.
Yeah.
You can't do that. The public will, you can't do that. You can't do certain things. So I agree with it, but different families, greed. Look at what's been going on in this country over greed, money, power. It's not just the money, it's power. Some people get a hot on with a power.
But you're going to lose your power by going down this, road, right?
I know. But you're talking common sense. These things don't happen through common sense. It's a shame.
Who do you think, out of all the Mafia guys you've ever dealt with, who do you think was just the smartest, most brilliant person, period?
Carlo Gambino.
He was the first one, pretty much, right?
I mean, he was brilliant. He stopped wars. He
died of old age.
Yes. And when I went into the Gambino family, Tato was a captain under him, and he taught me right away, we can kill, we could use violence, but we use violence as a last resort. You understand that, Sammy? I got it, bro. And that's what the Colombo family, when I was with them, shoot this guy, beat that guy, hit that guy, hit him with a bat. Every fucking thing was violent. Mm-hmm. But when I got to the Gambinos, it was about business. It was about solving people's problems. It was about using violence as a last resort. When two guys, you and my son, are arguing, my thing is to get in the middle. Whoa, what the fuck are you arguing about? What happened?
Yeah.
Let me hear it. And try to solve it and resolve it. We don't want violence. It's just, it don't help anybody.